Today I learned a very valuable lesson. You either have it or you don't. What I mean with this is happiness, success, love, fulfillment. These are either present in your current reality right now or they are not present at all. So, whenever you are pursuing a goal and you think that these things are going to happen when you get to the goal, when you finally make money, when you finally build a valuable relationship, when you are, for example, doing something, these things are not something that happens when you arrive at your destination. The correct path, the right path, the path that's going to actually lead you towards the destination is full of these things. You don't have to wait for these. They're not something that is going to happen in the future. Because when you pursue a goal hoping to be happy when you achieved it, that's when you're really going to be ready to be disappointed because it's just not how it works. Your journey should give you fulfillment. The path you take towards your goal should make you happy. It should make you feel successful. It should make you feel love, compassion, whatever you want your journey to give you or your goal to give you. Because it's experienced in the journey, in the process, in the path. You should not need to wait for happiness, love, and success. And I'm not saying, there's a bit of a caveat here, I'm not saying that there's always going to be pleasure, but life really has the best in store for you. From my experience, the reason that the reason that you think you will receive happiness, love, success at your goal is just because you're following someone else's path and you believe it has to be hard. Obviously, do your own research, try out your own things. But in my experience, which is about 4 years of entrepreneurship, I never have gotten really good results believing it was hard and following someone else's path, or really they didn't last. So, from my experience, I'm just telling you that you have to figure out for yourself what you want to believe. And if you have the opportunity to believe that life has the best in store for you, and you also have the opportunity to believe that it is hard and life is not working for you, then it's probably obvious which one is preferred. And if you think it's an illusion, then that's completely fine. I'm just saying that this has gotten me way better results than believing it has to be hard, believing it has to be a struggle. And this is what is really keeping you stuck. As long as you're not willing to accept that things can be easy, fun, pleasurable, energizing, exciting, successful, loving, happy, as long as you're not willing to accept that these things are either right now in your reality or they're not going to be there, you're always going to struggle. Because if you take two people, one person experiences happiness, love, abundance, success, whatever emotions that are pleasurable or things you want in your life on the journey. The other person experiences the complete opposite. So struggle, they have to have extreme discipline, pain, suffering, and that person experienced that on the path towards their goal. Which of these people do you think is more likely to actually get towards the goal? And really, this should be an easy, you could say, I don't know how they call it in English, but like when you head the ball in the goal, that's like the first answer, obviously. Because even if the goal is different, even if you achieve something else, you actually still achieve it. Whereas if you try and pursue someone else's path or goal and you are struggling, you're not happy, you're not successful, you're not loving, then there's a big chance that you won't even achieve the goal at all. So you have to really consider this for yourself. What do you think is better? Either achieving a goal that you really enjoy the process of and actually have a really high chance, almost guaranteed, of achieving it, or pursuing a goal just for the sake of it, struggling along the way and having a very low chance of actually achieving it. I'm not talking about like making your goals extremely easy, because if you think that the journey is like pleasurable towards $1,000 or versus $1,000,000, that's not what I mean here. There can actually be a situation where you would enjoy working towards $1,000,000 and you would not enjoy working towards $1,000. What I mean is that the actual steps you take in order to get there should be enjoyable. So the business model, I don't know, maybe it's not even a business. Maybe you want to be an athlete. Don't let anyone try to tell you that you should pursue a certain path if you do not enjoy it. Once again, I'm not really a person to actually tell you this, but I have learned from a lot of interesting people that do actually mention this point, and I do believe it. I do have used it, and I do have gotten results with it. So I'm just being genuine here. If you want to listen to someone who has achieved like $1 million, feel free to find them because they do exist. I'm just helping you kind of indicating or navigating or assisting you in finding the information you need to make progress towards your goal quicker. Do your own research once again. But I do hope that you kind of got the point of this, that you either have these things or you don't have them. If you want to dive into some more metaphysics stuff, there's a free email course in the description you can check out. If not, completely fine. Hope you enjoyed the video and looking forward to seeing you in the next ones.